What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tevin Jameer back at it again with another episode of the Hate It or Love It podcast. And I know y'all ain't too fond of these audio only episodes, but this week I got to do audio only. We'll go right back to video next week, but you know, like I said before in an earlier episode, like I'm only doing these audio onlys when it's necessary. And right now, without really getting too deep into everything, I do feel like it is more necessary for me to do this audio only episode. So yeah, this week's episode, not really too much as far as news. A quick update I can give up as far as news is yesterday, which was also my birthday. As of me filming this episode, I'm recording this September 2nd. My birthday was September 1st. But yesterday, there was news going around that the strikes for the Writers Guild and the Actors Guild is now about to go into effect with video games. Apparently, like, the game industry is trying to get in on the strike as well. And oh boy, oh boy. See, I know this is about to sound messed up because throughout this whole time I've been showing solidarity. I've been, on the writers and actors side, and don't take this as me not still being in solidarity, but can we get GTA 6 before y'all, want to do that to the gaming industry? Like, okay, every other game I can wait for, like Spider-Man 2, I know, well, that's going to come out regardless. That's still going to come out. But like, say Spider-Man 2 wasn't about to come out in a few weeks. Like, I can wait for that. I can wait for any other game that's possibly about to come out because honestly, lately I've been getting into trying to buy old systems again. Like, I want to buy a PS3 again just so I can play my old PS3 games. So, I'm going to be very occupied with like a lot of my older games and stuff like that. So a lot of newer games I can wait for. But GTA 6, we've been waiting since, well, okay, let's keep it real. Nobody was waiting since 2013 because that's when GTA 5 first came out. Like, people be saying, oh yeah, we've been waiting for 10 years. So as soon as GTA 5 hit, y'all was already waiting for GTA 6? Like, no. I think people really started waiting for GTA 6 around like 2016, 2017. Because at that point, we had like GTA 5 for like 3 to 4 years already. So I'm going to say we waited around like 7 to 8 years for GTA 6. Like, it's been way too damn long to the point where somebody leaked it last year. Like, yo, I want GTA 6. I hope if this strike really does start to happen with gaming, I really, really hope that they wait at least until after GTA 6 come out. And I know they're not going to, but man, I just hope things work out to where GTA 6 won't be affected because like we've been waiting for that game for so damn long. After GTA 6, wait however you want. Do whatever you want after that. The GTA 6, come on, bro. I need that. I need Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, I need it. So yeah, that's like one of the quick updates. But pretty much this episode is pretty much going to be me talking about like more personal stuff for me. One of the topics is probably going to be beneficial for you guys, but this is mostly an episode for me. And as you guys know, I'm not someone that will shy away from like some of their personal things going on. Like, family, friends, that's out of the cards. I will never be transparent all the time about them. But when it comes to me and what's going on with me personally, y'all know I'll give it up if, I feel like it's appropriate to. So, all right. First things first, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you will have seen this past weekend, unless I'm hiding you from my story. Sorry. But unless I'm hiding you from my story and you follow me on Instagram, this past weekend, you will have seen that I basically unlisted all my YouTube videos, and hell, anybody that even watches my podcast on YouTube, I unlisted all things music related on my YouTube channel because I'm serious when I say that I'm trying to strictly focus on film and TV and video stuff. Like, if it has nothing to do with film and TV and video, then this YouTube channel is not it. It's not it no more. So I took down my music. I am thinking about one thing I never wanted to do, because a lot of people always say that if you want to make different type of content, then you got to make different channels. And I don't feel like running multiple channels, but it's starting to get to the point where I'm acknowledging, like, all right, at some point I am going to have to like start, making different channels for all the different type of content that I like to make. Because part of me kind of do want to get back into gaming a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I do want to get back into gaming videos again. So I'm thinking about keeping this as my main channel. Tevin Jameer will be like, this isn't an announcement because I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm just telling y'all what I'm thinking. Tevin Jameer will probably stay as my main channel, where you guys can catch the podcast, catch vlogs, and catch like any short films that I upload on here. I'm thinking about making a gaming channel. I don't know what to call it yet. Maybe Tevin Jameer Plays, TJ Plays, or whatever, because it's hard coming up with new names for stuff, especially when other people probably already has that name. So I'm going to be looking for different names, but I'm thinking about making a gaming channel because, like I said, I am very much getting back into gaming. Now that I'm out of school, and unless I'm working on a short film or unless I'm working or whatever, I'm basically just at home playing the game, just chilling. So I might do that. I was already thinking about making a Twitch channel. Well, I already have a Twitch channel, but I was thinking about even doing streams on there and probably uploading like clips of my streams onto that gaming channel, since it's all going to be like gaming related. So I'm thinking about that. And then I'm also thinking about a music channel, because I can re-upload some of my albums on there. I can re-upload like some of my songs and albums on there. And then I do want to get into music production, like producing songs again, because I used to try to do that in high school. And I have made a beat before, but now that I have more time on my hands, I do want to get into producing. And besides, that's like a little cool side hustle if you're really good at it, because you can sell beats, people can hop on it. So that's like a little side gig, because look, the way this entertainment industry is, not that I'm in the industry, but the way that this entertainment industry is, you got to have your hands in multiple different baskets. Like, it is nice to have your main thing, like this channel right here that y'all listening to the podcast to, the podcast, short films, and vlogs. I would say that's going to be my main stuff, but you also got to have your hand in different pockets too, like the gaming and the music. That's also a big part of me. I am a big music fan. I am a big gaming fan. So I want to have my hand in every single basket and, try to get different forms of revenue. So, yeah. But like I said, I unlisted all the videos. They're not, I unlisted all the music. They're not deleted. They're still there. Like, I can always just put public back on if I wanted to. But yeah. And sadly, I know there's people out there that has links to like some of the videos that still out there, like Money Trees. I worked on that video with Al. I know he probably still has the link. Someone from my past who, if you guys followed me for a long time, you know who she is, but somebody from my past has a few links to some of my videos. So like, not that she probably not even worried about the videos, but the fact that, some of them were made specifically for her. Yeah, she probably has some links. So I don't know. Videos could get leaked out there. I don't know. But for the most part, I basically am hiding like a lot of my songs. I'm hiding like a lot of my old content, because I am really trying to focus in on the podcast, vlogs, and short film lane that I'm trying to put myself into. So yeah. Another thing I wanted to talk about is, all right, now for YouTube, this really isn't too much of a change, but for anybody listening or watching on Spotify, yes, you heard me watching. You heard me say the word watching. I recently transferred everything, because I used to use Spreaker to upload episodes to the podcast, but now I'm using Spotify for podcasters to upload episodes. Because one big thing with me is, I watch DJ Academics podcast. There's this other YouTube channel that I watched for the nostalgia, and she offers her videos also on Spotify. And I was sitting there wondering, like, how are these people getting their videos onto Spotify? Now, DJ Academics, I mean, he's a celebrity, so I was like, all right, like, you know, he probably has the privilege to do that. But when I saw for the nostalgia, and not discrediting her because she does have a good following, but I was sitting there wondering, like, how does she get her videos on Spotify? And apparently when you do your podcast through Spotify, you can still upload the video. And then I was sitting there starting to wonder, like, all right, so I'm uploading it to Spotify, but what about other like services? And apparently Spotify for podcasters also will upload your episode to other services. So you guys will probably notice if you're watching on Spotify, while I am not on camera, you guys will be able to see the video version of this episode that I would usually upload to YouTube. So that's one cool thing. Another cool thing is with Spotify for podcasters, you can also upload chapters, which I usually do on YouTube. But now that this option is available for Spotify, like, this is about to be crazy. Like, now I can actually, like, you know, go in with chapters and giving y'all visuals. And like, usually when I do the old episodes, I would sit there and be like, oh, for you audio listeners, you know, I'm basically saying this, or this is what it was. Now I don't have to do that. Really, like, I mean, okay, other services you guys still will just get audio, but for anybody watching on Spotify, like, now I don't have to sit there and describe it for y'all. Like, y'all see it on the screen, so that's gonna be a cool thing. Yeah, so if you guys, you know, watch usually on YouTube, which isn't bad because, you know, my YouTube numbers are going up. That is pretty good. Just know that the option is also there for Spotify. And if you guys listen on Spotify, then you guys also give me a chance to get monetized. So, you know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not encouraging anybody just to jump ship from YouTube to Spotify, but just know that you guys would also be somewhat helping me if you were to watch the episodes on Spotify instead of YouTube. But the other thing that I do have to think about is monetization is a big thing. Obviously, you know, I do love making the podcast. This is something that I do enjoy, but I also do need to be compensated for the work that I put out. And I feel like every creator needs to be compensated for work that they put out. So that's another reason that, you know, like I said, you guys don't have to completely jump ship from my YouTube, but Spotify, it really would help a lot more if you guys go there, because then that helps me get monetized and stuff like that. And now I'm really starting to think, like, should I upload episodes early onto Spotify? Like, but then again, my schedule would be too out of whack, because if I was a bigger creator and I didn't have to worry about like going to work and like all that, like if YouTube and making this podcast and all that was my full-time job, then I would make that incentive to, like, you know, upload episodes on Spotify early and then put it out on YouTube. But, you know, maybe in the future when I'm more successful, maybe that could be an option. But as of right now, I'm still going to upload onto YouTube and Spotify at the same time. So, yeah, that was just a quick thing I wanted to announce, because, like, I am hyped that I can use that instead of Spreaker. Not that Spreaker is a bad service. If you are starting out with podcasting, I do think Spreaker really is a good service. But I'm basically making this shift because I know a lot of people like to see video versions of the podcast. And hopefully other, you know, services like Apple Podcasts and all of that starts to adapt to video podcasts as well. So, all right. The next thing I wanted to talk about is my birthday. Like I said earlier, my birthday was yesterday. How was it? Just like last year, I played it cool. You know, I always said that sometimes I feel like when I try to plan something special for my birthday, I feel like I get some type of bad luck. I don't want to get like fully into it, but I do feel like I usually get bad luck when I try to celebrate my birthday, like when I try to make it special, because like obviously it's your birthday, you want to be hype, everybody wants to be hype for you, like, you know, it's your birthday, you want to enjoy it, and I do want to enjoy my birthday, and not that I don't, but you know, I just feel like every time I try to make it as special of a day as it really is, because I feel like everybody's birthday is special, you basically reached a point in life that not everybody gets to make. Like, you know, I'm 25 years old now. As much as everybody kept calling me old, which, damn, is 25 the new 40 or is 25 the new 50? Because everybody kept calling me old yesterday. You know, there's a lot of people that don't get to see 25 years old. You know, you hear the stories about, you know, people, you know, not living that long, especially this also makes me think about, you know, all the rappers we talk about who pass way too soon. And a lot of them, some of them be like under 25. Hell, y'all heard Kanye West on Graduation. Wait, no, it wasn't Graduation. The College Dropout. You heard Kanye on The College Dropout. We wasn't supposed to make it past 25, and I'm 25 right now, and hopefully, you know, God willing, I get to see 26 and stuff like that. So I do feel like it's a special thing for I do feel like it's a special thing to celebrate your birthday, because especially since a lot of people don't always make it to the ages that you do. And I do try to appreciate every birthday. I did appreciate yesterday, but I also acknowledge that for some reason, it always seems like there's some type of bad luck on my birthday when I try to make it special. So what I usually do is, you know, if somebody says happy birthday, I say thank you. If somebody wants to buy me a cake or whatever, you know, I'll eat the cake. Well, don't take that in the wrong way, but I'll eat the cake. You know, I'll do the special things people want me to do, but I won't make a bigger deal out of it or try to do anything like crazy until like maybe a few days or a day before or after my birthday. But how was it yesterday? It was chilling. I did still go to work. Everybody was looking at me crazy for going to work on my birthday, but I'm just like, look, y'all don't understand. I really do have bad luck with this shit. So I went, you know, everybody sang happy birthday to, well, not everybody, but like, you know, most people were singing happy birthday to me. People was giving me birthday wishes on social media. You know, thanks to my mom for that Benjamin Franklin. Just know that will be used very wisely. And then I ended my night by seeing a movie in theaters, which I almost slipped up. Like I said, I want to show solidarity for SAG-AFTRA. So I went to go see a movie that I very much enjoyed. And yeah, you know, I honestly, some people might think it's kind of like boring or lame to go to the movies on your birthday, but think about it. I'm a big movie fan. I'm a big film fan. So going to the movies on my birthday is genuinely something that I enjoyed a lot. Like, I actually enjoyed the movie a lot. And then even when I left the theater, like, you know, some people was talking about the movie, and this one random guy was asking me how I felt about the movie, and we were talking about it for a little bit. So it was nice that even on my birthday, I still went out to the movies and got to see a movie that I genuinely enjoyed. Like, that movie honestly ended up in my top 10 of the year, which you guys will find out at the end of the year when I do my end of the year top films video. So yeah, I say I enjoyed my birthday. My family's supposed to be taking me out to eat soon. Who knows? Maybe I'll make a vlog out of it. I don't know. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and thank you to everybody for the birthday wishes. Look, I know I said I kept my birthday low key, but I still enjoyed it. I still enjoy myself, and you know, thank you to everybody for all the wishes. Now, I guess the last thing that I want to talk about, and damn, this episode really is going to be a short one. The last thing I really kind of want to talk about is more the space that I've been in personally. So like I said before earlier this year, there was an episode that I had called Striving to Be Better. And part of the thing that I was talking about in that episode was the fact that a lot of things was going on with me personally. I was starting to think more about my life and like how things happened in the past and whatever. And I'm not really going to address that person that I was talking about in that episode, whatever. But I started to think about other aspects of my life, like, you know, how do I want to go about things? You know, how I utilize my time. Like, I don't know, because I always heard the thing that, oh, once you're 25, your brain fully develops. I don't know if that's fully true, but I will say that now that I am 25, I am definitely thinking more about stuff than I have before. Like, you know, I'm starting to think about my social media use, which, I mean, I have been already. I've been thinking about social media use for years, but now I'm to the point where like I'm really only using social media just to promote. Like, if anybody personally wants to get to know me, I don't know if social media is the best way to do that. But yeah, like, you know, I'm thinking about the way that I post on social media, the people I surround myself with, how I go about my different ventures, like with this YouTube stuff, with my short films, you know, even music production. Like, that's another reason that I'm kind of like slowing down on my music, is because like I don't feel like that really reflects me anymore. And also, my music has caused a lot of damn problems for me. I think I said it before on like one of my older episodes. Dating as someone that's also rapping is horrible. Dating as a rapper is horrible. I don't know about other rappers, but then again, like, you know, other rappers, they always like to sleep around and whatever. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a lover boy. I'm someone that always wanted like that Corey and Topanga type relationship or whatever. I always wanted that one woman that's my backbone and everything. Like, you know, that's the type of love I always wanted, and trying to find that while being a rapper is horrible. I got stories of how some of these women will hear how I rap when I'm single. Like, obviously, the things I say when I'm single is going to be different from when I'm with you. Yeah, I have so many stories where girls were like we could be the happiest couple ever. I will be 100%. I will be 100% loyal. I'm a very loyal person. I'm 100% loyal. But soon as they hear something that I said when I was single, they'll be like, "You cheating on me? What do you be doing?" Like, they'll be on me, and I'm just like, yo, first off, I made that song when I was single. Second, that was years ago, so I don't know why you want me. But yeah, dating while being a rapper is horrible. So I think I'm just going to go more of the producer route. And I'm not just giving up rap because of the dating part. There's a lot of things about rap that I'm starting to fall out of. And also, if you guys been watching my podcast for a minute, you know, rap just ain't the same to me no more. Just not even just with me personally, but just the whole landscape of music. It's like rap just isn't fun anymore. It's not something that I would really want to get into for real. Because this industry is crazy. I mean, every entertainment industry is crazy, but the music industry and rap, that just really seems like it's not a good place to be in. I don't want to be in that lane. But as a producer, I mean, yeah, producers are still in the music industry, but as a producer, I feel like I'll be able to have a lot more freedom. Like, you know, Metro Boomin, he just puts out nice ass beats, he makes fire behind albums, and then he just goes on about his life. Like, nobody is sitting there trying to start drama with him. I mean, drama is gonna come in the music industry because it's the music industry, but like, you know what I mean? Like, Metro Boomin, DJ Mustard, all of them, they just put out fire songs, they put out fire beats, and they just go about their lives collecting the checks. That's what I want. Like, if I could put out some fire beats, get a nice compilation album together with some dope artists, and then I collect my money, shit, I'm good. So, but yeah, that completely got off the point of what I was trying to say. Pretty much lately, I just been thinking a lot about, you know, my life and stuff like that. And, you know, I don't know. I guess this is just me, a part of me getting older. This is just, I don't know. This is just a part of me growing up and thinking about what I genuinely want out of life. Because I'm not going to lie to y'all, besides doing this stuff like the video, music, and all that, am I fully living the life that I really want? No. And I mean, a lot of adults can feel and relate to that. So I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm complaining, but now I'm really starting to think about the moves I got to make in order to switch things up. Because we can acknowledge the issues that we have, but if you're not actively trying to change that, if you're not trying to actively put yourself in a better position, then what the hell are you even mentioning anything for? Like, if you're not trying to step up, what are you like complaining about? See, I feel like that's the difference between complaining and acknowledging. If you're acknowledging your issues while also trying to make plays to, have the life that you want, get your life more in line with what you want, I feel like that's more acknowledging your issues. Complaining is when you're just sitting there talking about your issues, but you're not doing anything. So I don't want this to come off as complaining, but I want this to come off more as acknowledgement. Basically, just know that things are in the works. I haven't really talked to anybody about it. These are just things that I keep in my mind, just myself. But things are in the works to where I feel like I'm going to be in a better position pretty soon. Don't want to say when. And if you personally know me, please don't ask me. I'll talk about it when I'm ready to talk about it. But just know that, yeah, I am really trying to make these moves. And just know that the short film is one of those moves that I'm trying to make in order to, get my life aligned in the way that I want it to be. And also, I know he probably doesn't watch the podcast. I know he probably doesn't listen. But, shout out Seth for also putting me in his short film. Because I know I was a zombie in it for like 5 seconds. I was only in the movie for like 5 damn seconds. But that 5 seconds is still something else I can add to my resume of works that I've done. So, yeah. Just thank you for that. Just thanks to everybody that's been, riding with me for the past year and stuff like that. Not even just for the past year, but just everybody that basically been rocking with me all this time. Like, And yeah, there is some new people that came along the past year, so shout out to them too. But, just I feel like I'm just talking all over the place this episode. But I don't know. It just feels like when I do these episodes for y'all, I feel like this is almost like a journal in some way. Like, if it's not an episode where I'm talking topic to topic and it's like an episode like this one where I'm being personal about myself, it just very much feels like a journal entry. Like, you guys just listen to my internal thoughts. But yeah, that was all that I really wanted to talk about today. Like I said, I was just all over the place this episode, so I hope that people can take away what I was saying this episode. I hope there's things you guys can like pull apart from this and be like, Tevin Jameer is kind of right. I can relate to that. I don't know. Yeah. So like I said, check out the podcast on Spotify if you guys are on YouTube. If you're on Spotify, check out on YouTube. Do whatever. Just support your boy. That's all I really ask. Just support. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, follow on every other service. And yeah, catch y'all on the next one. Tevin Jameer signing out.